Hello, my name is Brittany Gibson, and my husband Nick desperately needs the help of the Garage Squad. He is the owner of a 1979 Chevy Stepside C10 Custom Deluxe truck. He has been the owner of this truck since 1989. His father purchased this truck from another family member when my husband was 15 years old in 1989, and he and his father spent a year fixing this truck up so it could be my husband's first vehicle when he turned 16. And they got that project completed, and it was my husband's daily driver until the year 2000. In March of 2000, there was a snow and ice storm, and the truck was wrecked partially, and the frame was bent. My husband decided at that time that it would be best to take the truck completely apart, get the frame fixed, and start back over putting the truck together. In July of 2000, I met my husband and we started dating, and his time became much less available once he met me to work on this truck. A few years after we met, we got married. A few years after that, we started our family. We currently have 2 little boys that take up a lot of his time whenever he is not working. And my husband works 12 to 14-hour days currently, so that whenever he is off, he feels guilty about spending time in the garage away from our family, because on the days that he works, he really does not see us or the boys. So he feels guilty about spending time in the garage working on the truck because of our young growing family. And this truck has taken up so much garage space and attic space and basement space. There's parts and pieces everywhere. We've moved several times, and all of these parts and pieces keep having to follow us around. My husband is very sentimental about this truck. His senior pictures in 1997 were taken with this truck, and he has hopes and dreams of passing this truck down to our boys someday to drive when they're 16. And he refuses to let this truck out of the family, and the only way it is ever going to get fixed up in the next 10 years is by help from some outside source. And I think the Garage Squad would be an amazing group to come and help my husband get his sentimental family truck back together. He's very deserving to have this truck back together. He just does not have the time to devote to it. He even built a new garage last year to have the space to work on this truck, to get it put back together. But again, between his work schedule and family commitments, he just does not have the time to devote to it. So I'm begging and pleading for help to get my husband the help he needs to get this truck back together. Thank you for your consideration.